The Eggpire. Just a group of dangerous freaks who fell a little too in love with an egg, right? Or so you thought. After analyzing the Eggpire to find its weaknesses and its true objective, I discovered a shocking truth. So I'm here to tell you the Eggpire will change the Dream SMP forever. And here's how. So if you've been living under a rock, Tommy and his friend Tubbo had been fighting Dream for months to get his disc back. And while there were some side arcs, it really always came down to the discs. But now that Tommy got his disc back and Dream is imprisoned, the story felt kind of empty until the egg was introduced. For the first time since Dream, a clear bad guy was in town, and each stream the egg would corrupt more and more people on its side, to the point where we didn't even know who's with who. The egg's follower would hurt and kidnap people with no one to stop them. The pressure would keep building up and up until it reached. At this point, the warfare would have been going on for days, with multiple small battles being fought until both parties agreed on a date for the Final Showdown. Technoblade, TommyInnit, Captain Puffy, Filza, and Ranboo opposing every other member of the Dream SMP. And while Technoblade might be an excellent fighter with hundreds of withers, there's a limit to Minecraft PvP. Hope was lost and motivation was at an all-time low, until Ranboo, who's been manipulated by Dream for the past month, had an idea. What if they got Dream out of prison? I mean, if you think about it, the last time Dream and Technoblade were allies, they blew up a whole nation to smithereen. The problem is, getting him out of prison is easier said than done. Pandora's box, impenetrable, unescapable, flawless prison, is near impossible to escape. Keyword: near. I studied it thoroughly and found a way to get Dream out of there. And here's how. Every breakout requires three things: knowing the layout, understanding the routine, and help from outside. If you know the layout, the weaknesses are obvious. In this case, the fact that no one can see the prisoner when the lava is down. So Ranboo would go through the portal and proceed to the security processes to end up on a one-on-one conversation with Dream. After a little chit-chat, he would send the coordinates of the cell to Technoblade and leave. Nothing out of the ordinary, right? Only minutes later, Technoblade would appear in the cell from a nether portal built at the exact coordinates from the cell. The success of this operation all came down to this: every second counts. Giving Dream armor, trapping the portal to make sure no one follows, and getting Dream to a bed outside the prison. This is how Dream will escape. In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. Sun Tzu. Creating chaos and maintaining the pressure amongst your enemies is a perfect path to victory. And the wave strategy achieves both of those. The first wave, Technoblade and TommyInnit, would come placing multiple withers, creating chaos, and as soon as the pressure starts going down, Dream and Puffy come in from behind with an army of wolves, slowly pushing the Eggpire to the center, keeping the pressure on, not letting them understand what's happening. And before they know it, Ranboo, who was posted over them from the beginning, blows church prime water on them, washing the curse of the egg and ending this war. The war finally over. The world could finally rest. But at what cost? They lost their home and their friends, but it all became worth it when Dream stepped in with the book J-Slat gave him, reviving every dead member of the Dream SMP. Dream quickly went from the most hated criminal on the server to the savior of the Dream SMP. And for the first time since the beginning, they were at peace. I spent way too long on this video, so I got a deal for you. Subscribe, and if you don't like my next video, then unsubscribe. Alright? Deal.